Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. Okay, I know this fight's not happening until next Saturday, but I'm going to start talking about it anyways. Again, because I know I'm going to get viewers. This is the video on how Israel Adesanya can beat Dricus. Plessis, if I'm saying his name right. I'm going to call him DDP because I hate saying people's names wrong on this channel. For Adesanya, obviously he needs to keep this fight standing and he needs to work on his takedown defense. I know when he fought Vettori, he was never really any trouble when he was on his back. But when you look at his loss to Blachowicz, and again, I know this was about 3-4 years, it was 3 years ago. But still, if you want to look at a blueprint on how to handle Adesanya, unless you're going to knock him out right away or dominate him like Strickland did in a one-time fight. And again, not to take anything away from Strickland, but he's not going to beat him like that again if he fights him. He might beat him again, but not like that, as one-sided as it was. If you want to increase your chances to beat a guy like Adesanya, who's clearly elite on the feet, elite feet, get it, rhymes, you need to take him down and get him out of his element. And guess who likes to get takedowns when he needs to? DDP does. When he fought Sean Strickland, he didn't do more damage than Sean Strickland. That's why a lot of people feel Sean Strickland won that fight. But because he got the takedowns, and again, not that he really did anything with the takedowns. Unfortunately for Strickland, takedowns count in MMA, in the UFC. So if the takedowns don't happen, Strickland beats him. But if he beats Adesanya, he has to mix up the takedowns. I do believe he can stand with Adesanya. I don't think that's a problem. He has knockout power in both hands. So Adesanya is not going to walk through him and just run through him like a lot of people think he's going to do. He's going to have to pick apart Dricus and just stay on the perimeter, much like he did with Costa, Cannonier, and even Pereira up until he got knocked out in the first fight. Because before the knockout, he was beating him up in that fight. But yeah, if Dricus sticks to his game plan, doesn't let emotions get to him, because I know there's some bad blood between the two. If he handles it like he did with Strickland, there was clearly he had his emotions in check. He did talk some trash, but clearly he didn't go into that fight with a lot of emotions. He fought a smart fight. He was willing to stand with Strickland. He did give Strickland a run for his money on the feet, even though he didn't get the better of it on the feet. But he was able to mix in the takedowns and pull away and get a big win. If he fights Adesanya the same way, he will beat Adesanya. Because again, if you look at how Adesanya's lost, fluke knockout at the end of the fight. Again, no disrespect to Pereira. That was, up until that point, he was losing that fight. One time where he gets blasted by Sean Strickland basically while standing. And then the takedowns, while the stand-up department is not one-sided, but clearly really, really close on the stand-up. But the takedowns with Blachowicz won that fight against Adesanya, beat Adesanya. So I see him beating Adesanya if he beats him a similar fashion.